Hello and welcome to the Silver Lining, the weekly geekly talk show where we discuss any number of topics that may have come up during the week. I am your host, Uncle Silver, aka Silver Greg, aka Greg, whatever you are comfortable calling me, and welcome to you, my co-host, the chat. Always a fantastic time having you all here. Why did I say fantastic? I don't know what that. I know what that means. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of Snickers bars. How's myself tonight? You know what that means? Silver Lining and eating pizza. What's up, chat? What's going on, Fox? What's going on, Rooster? John's streaming, so we'll be a little light on viewers today. But that doesn't matter because I always love having anybody here, even if it's just myself. I've learned how to have a good time with just myself around. Okay. But hello. First, Lizard. Unfortunately not Lizard. Last. Yeah. Hey, but what is up, Lizard? Rocky Bear, Dragon Knight Minion, Donkey. Hopefully everybody has had a decent week. Weather hopefully has been cooperating with everybody. I know that it's been pretty nice here. I'm a little unhappy. I had to put the air conditioning back on in both my car, and I've got the air on in this room right now, and I'm not happy about that. It's been like 78 to 80 degrees for the last week, and then all of a sudden it's warm again. And I think it's supposed to be close to like mid 80s a couple of days up until like next Wednesday, and then I think next Wednesday it's back to 78 after it rains or something. I prefer some call me Uncle or some call me Johnny. Hatsune Miku game coming to Switch. I'm assuming it's going to be a rhythm game. Yeah, kind of in a shit mood. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Lizard. I hope that whatever it is picks up. Hopefully my crazy Smash Brothers theory that I will be presenting to you soon will cheer you up, even though the topic not long after that will probably bum you out. So Ichiro Oda has said he wants to end One Piece in 5 years. I'm both very ready and very not ready. I mean, it's been going on for how long? Next week, though, we'll just say, yeah, let's see what happens with this hurricane. Because is the hurricane's not there yet, right? It's not at Florida yet, is it? Uncle Silver's game theory. I long for mid-80s temperatures. I have to deal with 95 to 104 because South. Yeah, Minion. We were like 95 and 100 degrees here most of this summer. It's been ridiculous. And even when it wasn't 90 degrees, it was 89. You know what I mean? So it's been kind of nuts. It's been a pretty bad summer. So we've had like nice weather for a week, and then today it was 86 or 87, which is hotter than it's been in a little while, and it sucks. Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time for One Piece though. One Piece and Detective Conan. Maybe you can it might be time to start easing those out. Oh, it doesn't come there until Monday or Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, at least it cools down for us sometimes. Yeah, Minion, I can admit to that. It does 95 degrees is not super common up here. We get the heat waves, but then it goes back to 85, which is, I still think it's too warm, but it's livable. That's my biggest thing. It helps that we were able to get a sort of pool membership over the last month. So on the hottest days, on the weekends anyway, we were able to go to the pool. So that helped a lot. Also, hurricane is slowing down. So it'll probably be just a bad storm when it gets there, which seems weird to say just a bad storm. But a weak tropical storm is better than a hurricane. Better than a Category 4 hurricane. That he had an end in mind 12 years ago. I'm waiting for the series to end before I pick it up again. Yeah, 95-ish is the usual down. Yeah, see, that ain't cutting it for me. It's funny, too, because I'm Puerto Rican. So a lot of people used to assume, like, oh, well, you're Hispanic. You must like the hot weather. I'm like, no, the hell I don't. I am a Hispanic person from Philadelphia where I'm used to winter and I like it. It's 82 here in Rhode Island. That's Rhode Island, right? RI is Rhode Island, right? And I'm not liking it at all. Too hot or too cold? No, slowing down can mean build power. Well, Dragon, I think it's in the ocean right now. I think it's in the ocean now. Excuse me. Sorry. Nameless, Untitled Goose Game. Untitled Goose Game has a release date. I know. I'm pretty happy about that. I won't get it, but I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm human. I haven't evolved to prefer hot weather. Hey, AR Mega Man. RI is righteous indignation, and apparently it's 82 at righteous indignation. That's the indignation. That sounds hip. That sounds cool, right? Yo, what's up? Where you going? I'm going in the indignation, yo. What? I'll do my best to never talk like that. Untitled Goose for Smash. Oh my god. That would be fantastic. So yeah, it's been sort of a mild week. I think there was obviously a few big events that came up. Probably the biggest event that happened for me was I got out of the car today, and for some damn reason I pulled a leg or something. I don't know. I was fine. I went to the gym this morning. I was at work. I ran errands after work. I got home and I got out of the car, and all of a sudden my right leg is killing me. Like my upper thigh. It's like I got out of the car wrong, but I didn't get out of the car wrong. Not that I noticed anyway. Yeah, I like my whole upper leg. It's actually been a lot of game announcements, a lot in Smash. Yeah, you know what, Dragoon? Game announcements to me aren't spectacular news. Just because it's like, okay, they're announcements. Are you announcing that it's gonna be free? You know what I mean? Can I ask chat a favor for Greg's second topic? It's sort of like the third topic. We'll say second and a half topic. But yeah, Lizard, I'll have disclaimers for all of that stuff. I will definitely say something because that was gonna be my plan originally. Believe me, we were talking yesterday, and I talked about closing the chat window on the stream during that topic. I didn't want anybody to get really hostile or anything, but you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. Maybe you pulled a muscle in I don't know. I didn't pull anything. I've been fine the whole week. I've been going to the gym like normal, which I update on the gym. I have been good. I have been sticking with the gym. I weighed myself at the beginning of this month, August 1st. So I'm going to weigh myself again on Sunday morning, and then I will share the update with you. Hopefully there's news. I'm going to feel really bad if I somehow gained weight. Mobile cuts everything past the first topic, so I'm going to be surprised. Okay. Although I have my assumptions. I might honestly stay silent during that topic. I'll be honest with you. It's not the topic that you think it is. And that's the thing. It is it's related to the topic that you think it is. And that's one thing that I want to specify about the topic later on, is that it's not exactly the topic that you think it is. By the way, I found and got from Amazon the official Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, Ages, Choose Your Own Adventure books. Wow, I never even heard of that. We don't even know if we're getting a direct in December. Lizard, we're not getting a direct, but we might get some news, and I will it's gonna come out at some point. You worked out so hard, you reset the fat loss. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, AR, is that like now I did cardio, but then I did muscular and somehow or muscle, and then somehow that put my weight up. That's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is that I bust my butt to get rid of my butt, and then I gain weight. I mean, I've got bigger fears than that, but you know what I mean. All right. Oh yeah, Astral Chain. Picked up Astral Chain today, and I recommend it. If I come across it and I'm able to get it, I will absolutely get it. It does look okay. I haven't seen some stuff on it, and it actually does look okay. I like that the ratings are higher. Dr. Gibbs in the hunt with Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much. Subscribe for 14 months. How have I not chased you or anybody else away? Thank you so much for that. Quick reminder, by the way, for subbing. Starting September 3rd to September 24th, I believe. September is back. So subs, if you've wanted to sub and the $5 is nothing you can swing, subs will be half price. So it'll be $2.50. It won't affect what I get off of the subs. So don't feel bad like, oh, you're doing it on the cheap. You should feel good because you get to do it on the cheap. And any bit donations over 10 will be matched, will be increased by 10%. So if you're holding out some bit donations, fingers crossed, save them for a few days and then take advantage of September, and that it benefits everybody. But thank you, Dr. Gibbs. Very, very much appreciate it. I really do. I know that I say that whenever somebody subs or follows, and I hate the idea that saying that loses its value, but it really is true. Like, I really do. I think about it all the time that everybody comes here and they're supportive, and they sub and then they donate bits and actual donations I get every once in a while, and it is extremely appreciated that this thing that I sort of did on just a whim almost 2 years ago as of November, and because I was bored and I was like, I feel like doing something, and so I did it, and the idea that people are supportive of that is just incredible to me. So thank you everybody. You're holding out on bit donations. Yeah. September is gonna be the only thing I'm waiting for in September. I am kind of interested in Dragon Quest 11 now. The Genesis Mini, the Link's Awakening remake. I am a little bit interested in Astral Chain now. We are seeing more of it, and I want to play River City Girls. I'm actually, the more I see of that game, the more I want to play it. So I want to at least try it out. I saw that Limited Run Games has a physical copy for $35, and I almost ordered it, even though I shouldn't really be spending that money. When you get Dragon Quest 11, are you gonna make that a full stream? Probably not. Probably not, because I may want to focus more on it at first. And my biggest problem with streaming RPGs is that I can't play them when I'm not on stream. So I want to play it, and I want to sit down, and I want to play it at work, and I want to play it at home, and if I play it on stream, I can only play it on stream, and I just can't stream that much. I want to pre-order the Turbo Mini, but $100 is a bit much. Yeah, Dr. Juice, I have to pre-order that too, and that's the thing with that pre-order. That's just a straight up purchase. That's not. It's like pre-order, but it's a straight up purchase. Dragon Quest 11 is a 100-hour game. To be 3 months of streaming, yeah, nothing but yeah. See, I don't want to do that. Yeah, good. I don't want to miss out on streams to avoid too many. Yeah, I won't. I don't think that, even when I started streaming Ni no Kuni, that was sort of a like spur of the moment kind of thing. I knew that was going to be a mistake to stream that game. Like Final Fantasy VII went a little long, but I didn't mind it because I love Final Fantasy VII, and with all the boost stuff, that was one of the reasons I used all of like the boost abilities and everything. I didn't really care about boosting through that game all super powerful. If I had my way, I would have used Game Shark, and I would have been unstoppable in that game. But we are going to get into some topics here. We're going to get into, I'm going to jump right into my discussion about Smash Brothers. Yeah, I was actually surprised at how quickly Final Fantasy VII went. Yeah, because we had the boost mode. We didn't have to really level. I did a few when I grinded for the limit breaks. I did that off screen. I did that off camera. But Smash Brothers, we gotta sort of a lengthy talk about Smash Brothers here because there are a couple of issues that I want to get into. We got this thing that was about it was on September 12th, and it was about how there is a female character coming for Smash. It was an anonymous leak. We don't know if it's legit or not. Let's just get that disclaimer right off the bat. We don't know that any of this is legit. This is all theory and what's the term? Conjecture? Is that the word? This is all theory, which is fun. I like doing the theory stuff, and as long as you can not take it too super duper seriously, it's a fun thing to do. Now, not long after that, they released images of an Overwatch Switch case. It was the Switch case, and it was themed with like embroidered Overwatch logo and some etches on it. Sorry, I'm like, so the theory was that Overwatch was coming to the Switch, which it's looking more like it is. It's looking like it's a guaranteed thing that Overwatch is coming to the Switch, which would be cool because I can finally play it. And then this thing happened with September 12th saying that there's a female character coming to the Switch, and then they added to it later that said, I thought the case happened first. The case happened first, and then the September 12th thing happened. So then that started getting people thinking that it was going to be, first they thought it was going to be Tracer. Everybody thought it was going to be Tracer. Then they added to that theory post that said they were going to have a mech, that the female character is going to have a mech. So a lot of people are thinking d.va. So that was the big theory, that it was going to be d.va. Yeah, because she uses a mech. That's going to kind of annoy me, which is legit. Now, there was something else that it said in the theory that it said that people were going to be unhappy. Let's be honest, that's a throwaway line, because no matter what, someone's going to be unhappy about whoever gets into Smash Brothers. Unless you put in the game Sakurai or Reggie or Iwata, like, unless you put one of these people in the game, everybody's going to be unhappy. There's no choice that everybody's going to be happy with. I would love to have Reggie in the game. A legit Reggie, not just a Mii fighter. So that was the whole thing. I think it would have to be Tracer if they're going to Overwatch rep, considering she's the face of the game. Yeah, the thing is, if you go for this theory, you have to kind of go for the second part, which includes the mech. There were some people who thought that it was going to be one of the characters from ARMS, the Ramen Girl, which would have been my pick, because I like the Ramen Girl for what little I've played of the game. Pizza Hut CEO Reggie, though. Oh my god, as Reginator. No, the Reggie and Pizza Hut CEO are like alternate skins. They're Echo Fighters. I pay so little attention to leaks. I didn't know this was going on. Yeah. Mechanica. Thank you. I not the Ramen Girl. The Ramen Girl was Min Min. Mechanica is the one that I like. See how little I played of the game? But then I thought that it could have been legit. I thought that it could have been Tracer. I thought that it could have been d.va. I even thought that it could be Mechanica. But then something happened today. I saw some news today that convinced me otherwise, because when I saw this news, it made me think of some other stuff, and it brought me all the way up to where I am right now with my thinking, which includes the character for Smash Brothers and a few other cool things. So let's all put on our tinfoil hats, which I actually forgot I was going to make a tinfoil hat and put it on. Let's put our tinfoil hats on and follow me back to the beginning of all of this, which, let me open this up. I set something up so that I can have cool pictures. Yay! Okay. So follow me back to April 17th, 2019. The olden days of yore. Reggie Fils-Aimé posted something on his Twitter that said that he was wrapping up the last of his gifts that were given to him over the time. over his time at Nintendo. He was starting to pack up. This is the picture that he posted. Pay no attention to the ass right here. Oh, I don't have it so that you can see the thing on there. Pay no attention to the ass right above the books. I'm not entirely sure why that's there. Okay, there goes my cursor. Let's not rule out the possibility this leak post is a waste of time. But Latimer, that's boring. That's boring. That's not fun. That's not interesting. This is more fun. This is a fun. That's why you don't take it to heart if and when the character comes out, if a character comes out at all, and it's not who you think, or like I said, if no character comes out at all, you're not gonna be sitting there like, well, that pisses me. Like, this is fun. Let me have my fun. So this picture was put. Yeah, hates fun. Put the sign down. Hates fun. So this picture was posted, and a lot of people were commenting on it. One thing in particular, which is this area right here behind Mario's ass. Everybody saw that, and no one could tell what it is. Obviously it looks like a hand, but we're not entirely sure of what it is. Some people thought that it was Chibi Robo. Some people, they had varying ideas of what this character could be. I forget what one of the other ones was. There were a couple of them. And wait, I've never noticed that hand before. Mario is strategically positioned to block that character. All we see is the hand. This is not new information. This was a big deal when it first happened. I went on and I tried to find what Nintendo character or video game character hand would look like that. I was typing robots, I was typing mechs, and I came across this hand, which to me looks pretty legit. You've got the top, phalanges up here. You got the knuckles right here, and then you got more you got more parts here. So we go back and we see you got this part, you got here, and then you got the hand. The only difference is that this is a little squared off and that it's black. So you've got a rounded version here, and it's round and it's red. So this is the only thing. This is the character that belongs to. His character's name is Gustav from Misadventures of Tronbon. This is the robot that Tronbon rides. So a lot of people were thinking that was saying that Retro Studios is working on Tronbon. That they are either doing a remaster or they're doing a brand new game, possibly even doing some sort of Mega Man Legends crossover, which was a whole big thing. Everybody was talking about the possibility of that. It was a whole big thing that someone please Photoshop Greg with all the lines. So that was the theory, but nothing has come of it. This is since April. Nothing has come of this. There's no word on a Tronbon. Retro Studios hasn't said anything. Cut back to September 12th when we got this message. September 12th, new Smash character reveal, female character. She's not a demanded character and will disappoint and confuse a lot of people. That is all. 2 days later, I believe it was. Oh, I'm sorry. This is August 25th. I'm sorry. That September 12th is when we're going to see the reveal. 2 days later, August 27th. I'm back. I was going to leave things as messed up as they were, but I simply can't. Your new female rep has a mecha. I told you, you will be confused. The first thing happened, and then coupled with that Overwatch, case for the Switch, made people think that it was going to be Tracer. When they mentioned that it was going to be with a mech, oh, there we go. When they mentioned that it was going to be with a mech, they immediately kept the Overwatch theme, switched over to d.va. Some people started saying Mechanica. I went back to Tronbon. It's Bon, right? By the way, it's Tronbon. It's supposed to rhyme. I went back to Tronbon and thought, oh my god, this is Tronbon, which people are not going to really be upset about. So I don't know what that's talking about. So that's where it sort of ended. I just figured, all right, that's fine. Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm saying it right, yes. Then I got some news today. I was watching Spawnwave. Spawnwave is actually the one that helped me. That not helped me, but Spawnwave is the one where I got this news from. But this is not like secret news. Tokyo Game Show is coming up starting soon. Maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks from now. And Capcom is going to be there. Capcom's going to do a few presentations. Capcom just released the news about the Mega Man Zero ZX collection. And they're apparently also doing some sort of boxed set where you can buy all of the legacy collections and Mega Man 11 and stick them in a box or something. So they're doing a lot of stuff. This is their schedule for the first day of the Tokyo Game Show. So they're talking about Monster Hunter Iceborne, Project Resistance, which I think is like a Resident Evil game, Capcom Esports, blah, 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 and Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection, Mega Man Series Special Stage. They're going to talk about Mega Man stuff, Mega Man Series General, introduce Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection. In addition to live gameplay, new elements will be introduced. There will also be the latest information on the Mega Man series. And I thought, the latest information on the Mega Man series, I'm not entirely sure what else there's going to be. What else is there to remake, remaster? What new games could they be working on that are specifically for Mega Man? Possibly Mega Man 12. Possibly Mega Man... Spawnwave mentioned Mega Man X9. What if this is a Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 remaster collection? What if that remaster collection also has Tronbon on it? What if this is Tronbon 2? What if this is Legends 3? Magic Mike, thank you for the follow. Sonic Link, thank you for the biddies. Mega Mighty number 9 too. This could be any one of those things. Now, this could potentially be a collection.
Your ideas are intriguing to me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.
Thank you, Magic Mike. They've done, the ZX collection. They've done the Legacy collections. So this is the only collection I feel that's left for the Mega Man series is probably Legends 1 and 2 and Tronbon all in one container. That made me think, oh, that's perfect timing, because if Tronbon was in Smash Brothers, that would be like an advertisement for what's going on, which Nintendo has been known to do advertisements. That's how we keep getting Fire Emblem characters. So it made me think about it, like, oh, that would be perfect timing if you get Tronbon in Smash Brothers and you get their advertisements for each other, because it'll advertise this Legacy collection. So this information here, this time frame for this meeting, when is this supposed to take place? When is this announcement going to happen about latest information on the Mega Man series? September 12th. The date that the theory that the anonymous post said we would get information about a new Smash Brothers character. If they are putting Tronbon into the game as an advertisement for a Mega Man Legends collection, it would probably come out on the same day that we would get information that even exists. This is it. Tronbon, I'm putting on my tinfoil cap is in overdrive. Tronbon is going to be the Smash Brothers character. It's going to come completely out of left field, because people feel like that would, and I think that would bother people, just like the post said. It would be advertisement for the Capcom collection of Legends 1 and 2 and Tronbon put together. And based on the original part of this, that collection is being done by Retro Studios. That's it. That's the theory. Then the second post. Okay, so I went on my theory rant. Did I have any more pictures here? Oh no, I just went back to that one. Chaos Alex said, "Let my hair grow." Yes, as I was putting together this theory. No, I just haven't cut it. So we're gonna jump back a little bit. It's also Battle Network and Star Force games. No, I'm just teasing. I never played them, so I'm not familiar with them. It'd be cool to see them though, because I know that they were very popular. Again, we still have unknown Mega Man project other than X-Dive and Z. See, that could be it. That could be Legends 1 and 2 and Tron Bond compilation, or Legends 3, or both of them. Either way, putting Tron Bond in Smash Brothers works as an ad for those things that are coming. This is it. We have 3 Capcom reps. What are the 3 Capcom reps, and how many? And I hate to say it, but how many Fire Emblem and Pokemon reps do we have? They're not going to not put someone in there just because they feel like they have enough. You know what I mean? They're not gonna not put Shadow because they already have Sonic. You know what I mean? Like they don't have a problem with that. Misadventures of Trombone 2, the beach episode. Now we have Classic Greg and Chaos. I feel I look different enough that there are retro episodes of me. Poor Namco only has Pac-Man. Oh, Ryu and Ken and Mega Man. Yeah, I mean, and 2 of them are from the same game. That's why I don't think that they're gonna think about it and go, well, we already have 3 characters. Because well, look at how many Fire Emblem characters they have, how many Pokemon characters they have. They don't worry about it. How many Pokemon characters are there? Because every fighter has a fighter spirit that does nothing. But Trombone is an attachable spirit that does something. Because Trombone is a spirit. Felicia from Darkstalkers would be in Smash, but Felicia doesn't have a mech. I'm going by the theory. Although Felicia would be kind of cool. I did like Felicia as a character. That wasn't my character though. Morrigan, right? That was my character. 10 if you count the Pokemon trainer as separate. Yeah, see, that's a lot of representation. I'd be hard pressed to think that they're gonna say, I don't know, 4 Capcom characters, especially since one of them now is gonna be an advertisement, I should say. Poor Namco, they should put an Ace Com. Put the guy from Tower of Druaga. Put the dragon from Dragon Spirit. Plenty of Namco characters. Morrigan Freeman. What were her moves? Soul Steel. That's I forget what her moves were. Yeah, 2.5 considering Ken is also an Echo Fighter. FE, Mario, and Pokemon don't need any more reps. Mario's going to get reps because he's like top tier first party, you know what I mean? Fire Emblem is great, but they're all sword users. It all kind of feels similar. I'm sorry, Fire Emblem fans, but there's only so many sword characters you can put in the game before they start to feel a little samey. What if it's Pyra Mithra, but her attack smash uses a mech? Oh no, now I'm doing it. Yeah, you see, because Dragon Knight, because it's fun. It's fun. No one wants you to be super serious. Like, no, I don't, and I can't stand it. I joke about it, but it does bother. Like, let everybody have their fun. What is it harming you to let everybody have their theoretical fun? It's fun. Tron seems unlikely for Smash, but I'd be excited if she makes it into Smash. Neon. What do I say about my expectations for Smash? I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. There are a lot of characters that I don't expect would get into Smash Brothers, but those expectations went out the window when they added a potted plant to the game. When you added Piranha Plant and you threw everybody for a loop, all of my expectations of, well, that's probably not going to happen. All of that went out the window. Everyone is a sword user if they pick up the right item. Yeah, I'm all for having fun. I just have no. Yeah, and that's fine. Latimer, don't get it wrong. I'm not sitting here expecting it. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm going to be disappointed if it's not the case. You know, it's just fun to theorize. It's fun to put the pins on the map and tie the strings and run it to them. Mario's basically Nintendo's Mickey Mouse. I mean, yeah. Claude from Three Houses. Are there any Three Houses characters that use a mech? Maybe they're going to be the character. At this point, I'm fine with whoever makes it in the game. After Bayonetta got in, I got my wish. I'm good. I would like to see Master Chief. I would like Master Chief to see my friends happy. Yeah, Master Chief is still the one that I kind of think is going to be the case. I would think Master Chief if the next character is someone like Crash. I was connecting all the strings and got tied up. Yeah, Latimer. They walk in and you're hanging from the strings, and it's like, what the hell happened to you? I've got a new theory. I just hope that the Smash community won't be butthurt like with the hero. The Smash community is going to be butthurt no matter what. I'm sorry, but the reality is there are very few, if any, choices that everybody's going to say, oh yeah, that's good. Like someone's going to be pissed off. If it's Tronbon, you know what they're going to say, but that hasn't even had a character in forever. It hasn't even had a game in forever. If it is Tronbon and there's a new Tronbon 2 collection, Mega Man Legends 3, they'll say, oh, well, she's just in there because there's a new game coming out. Like, they're always going to find something to gripe about, and I hate to say it. Yeah, there's 3 out of 5 characters announced. There's only 2 that have not been announced yet. The Japanese Smash community aren't mad over here. They're gonna be over Banjo. Ooh, hold on, something fell. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can't make everyone happy, so just do what makes you happy and accept it. Yeah, that's why, and that's how I feel about it. I don't have the fighter pass. For anybody that like thinks that I'm being hardcore about this, I don't have the fighter pass. I don't have Joker and I don't have Hero, and obviously I won't have Banjo when Banjo comes out. I'm just not super excited about those characters. Somebody asked me the other day, what character would it have to be for me to be excited? Later, Hero Hyrule. I mean, Simon and Richter are in the game, and I'm still not like, I don't play as them. I'm not crazy pumped up about them. I don't know what character would have to be in it for me to be super duper excited. I don't know that there is. Maybe Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins, just because I've been asking for it for a while. Maybe Master Chief, just because I really, really think that he is going to make it into the game. But other than that, you could tell me Klonoa's in the game, and I'm gonna be like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's a deep cut reference, but that's kind of cool. There you go. You want to throw me for a loop? Put a boy and his blob in the game. I got like stuff all over the place. Yeah, damn it. There's stuff all over the place here. The heroes of DQ. What if oh my god, if Vic Viper was put into the game? I don't even know how you would do it, and I'd want to play it. All right. We're gonna jump topics here, but we're gonna very slightly shift topics because this is not actually much of a change. What about Master Hentai from 3D Heroes? I thought that this was interesting. Because it relates to what we're already talking about. So I wanted this was another issue that I sort of wanted to talk about. We've made jokes already about the idea that people are going to be butthurt no matter what. Everybody's going to be upset, and try not to overreact or do anything like that. You know, the post that says, oh, people are going to be disappointed. And I saw some people mentioning stuff online, and they raised an interesting question, and I had an answer for it, but I wanted to know if you kind of agreed with that, how much you agreed with it, how much you disagree with it. I think the problem with announcing Smash Brothers characters is that we've gotten to a point, and it probably happened around the time that Solid Snake made it into the game. I feel like we've gotten to a point where being in Smash is sort of an honorary thing. You know what I mean? Pac-Man got in. Sonic got in. You've got Final Fantasy VII representation. You've got some Street Fighter representation. You've got Bayonetta. You've got Fire Emblem characters from the new games and from the old games. You got Villager from Animal Crossing. Woo! And I think the question came up as to why someone needs to edit everybody's here into everybody's mad. But it made me question why people get so mad. Why do you get so butthurt over this? You know, in Mortal Kombat, if you announced or did not announce certain characters, I think most people would be like, "Oh, okay, they're not in the game. They're just not there." But in Smash Brothers, everybody gets really worked up about it. More worked up, I would say, when a character gets in who doesn't seem deserving of it, and that's always been a big thing. This person has no right to be there. You know, people question whether or not Banjo deserved to be in the game. When the new Fire Emblem characters are added as advertisements, people question whether or not they deserve to be in the game. If Tron was added as an advertisement for some sort of collection, people would say that Tron doesn't deserve to be in the game. And I think that we've gotten to the point, and I think this is true for a lot of people, and I want you to tell me whether or not you see it this way. I think the idea of getting into Smash Brothers is like an honorary title. You know, Smash Brothers has sort of become this kind of Mount Rushmore for characters, where they have to have earned their space through a long career. You know, they have to have earned their space from popularity. You know, if Bubsy got into the game, people would make a joke and it would sound like a funny meme, but ultimately people would be pissed off because their argument would be there are no good Bubsy games. You know, it would be funny, but no. Banjo should have been in Melee. You know, and it made me hey AGM, I was just thinking about that, and I was wondering if you all thought about that. Like when you think about who you would want in Smash. Yeah. When you think about who you would want in Smash, do you consider whether or not they deserve to be in there? And I'm actually directly asking. So if you want to go ahead and answer. Do you consider that? Do you think of a character that you would want to see in Smash Brothers, and do you think I would want to see them, but they've only got 2 games? I would want to see them, but their games are not popular. You know, and I think that's what's going on. I think the idea of getting into Smash Brothers has become this sort of honorary title that you have to earn your place to get. Smash is one of Nintendo's biggest franchises. It basically carried 2018 for Nintendo. I can see why people get so worked up over it. Yeah, but I don't agree with it. I don't think I've ever been upset at a character getting into Smash, even Dark Pit, but I have a huge bias for Kid Icarus Uprising. My most negative reaction was just, oh, okay, with Corrin. Yeah, yes, definitely. A lot of characters should have been in Melee, to be honest, but time constraints. So it allows for more characters in the next game, but I think it's going to end real soon with Ultimate. I guess to me, I always feel outside of the fan polls, it's up to the game's director. If Sakurai wants a character in the game, it's his game. Sure, I'd love certain characters to appear, but he's making the game and adding who he thinks is a good choice. Simon, Richter, Banjo, Hero, Bayonetta, Cloud. So I'd say, yeah. Smash is the Avengers movie of gaming. Me in 2015. I want to see Bayonetta, but she's only got like 2 games and they're not the biggest sellers. Maybe that's why Minion. Maybe that's why they overpowered her. So now when you think of Bayonetta, you think of Smash Brothers before you think of Bayonetta 1 and 2. Yeah, it's exactly, Fox. Having your favorite character Smash like being inducted to the Hall of Fame. Kind of feels like your favorite character doesn't make it in this Smash. Yeah, and when they don't make it, you feel slighted, is what they would say. When I think about a character that would likely be in Smash, I do not consider whether the character deserves to be in the game. I go by both the guidelines Masahiro set mentioned, as well as how they have approached adding characters in the past. When Bayonetta was announced, that's when I decided to stay away from the fan base because it's too full of it. It's funny. Hey Sakamoto. Sakamoto des. Thank you for that. When Bayonetta was announced, yeah, it's funny, AGM. I do take credit. I also called Bayonetta before Bayonetta came out, and I remember I was working at the Bullseye, and there was this guy his name was Brian, and we would talk about it, and we would talk about Smash Brothers and who we thought was coming, and this was obviously when Smash 4 was out, and I said Bayonetta's coming, and he said no, absolutely not. The games are ultra violent. The games are well, I mean, not ultra violent, but they're just not Nintendo, you know? They don't have that kid-friendly Nintendo feel to them. And I said, look, Nintendo has taken control of Bayonetta. They made Bayonetta 2 happen. They put Bayonetta 1 out. I believe they're all in with this character. Bayonetta's coming to Smash. Months later, Bayonetta happened, and he came up to me at work one day. He's like, I got to give it to you, man. Bayonetta is coming to Smash. And I was like, yes! I honestly like characters outside of Smash. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. Diddy Kong is cool in general, but in Smash 4 he was so annoying. Green Soul, there are characters I like and there are characters I dislike, and the reality is I only ever learned to play with Villager. Like, I can play alright enough with Kirby and Zero Suit Samus and Toon Link. But other than that, I mean, I'm bad at the game anyway. So it's not. I don't want to say I learned with Villager. Like, I'm actually good, like good in the game. But Villager's the only one that I, as hype or not hype as I could possibly get about a character. Villager's the only character I care about. when it comes to really learning, I started to learn Ridley and I just stopped. I started to learn Bowser. I just stopped. I really don't hold Smash in a higher regard than any other type of game. Can't stand Villager. Yeah, nobody likes the bowling ball. Bayonetta's coming to Smash. Yeah, I guess that surprise is what happens when you don't play anything past Melee. After all the characters I came in in the Wii U and Ultimate, I've handled all the new characters with the mindset of I want to see other people be happy and their picks got in. I saw that with Joker and I knew the rest. Yeah, I saw that with Joker. It's funny when Hero was announced, I did not see a lot of my boy got in. I saw a lot of, yeah, he deserves to be in there. You know, Dragon Quest. What did everybody say? Yeah, Dragon Quest is pretty popular over there. Like, I don't remember anybody being super excited that he was in there. Everybody just kind of accepted it because at this point, he earned his spot. Bayonetta's in Smash? Better buff Greninja. But something about Villager just kept me coming back. Yeah, I like him. He's got a great recovery. I love the bowling ball. I saw Ted freak out that day. I was happy Hero got. See, we got some people who were happy about it. Smash has been used both as a Hall of Fame as well as an advertiser. FE and Earthbound got attention because of Smash, so it doesn't deserve to be in. Yeah, well, I think Dragon Quest. See, the thing with the Dragon Quest character is, especially in Japan, Dragon Quest doesn't really need advertising. It does in America. It just doesn't over there. But even if you tried to justify it as advertisement, Dragon Quest is up to 11 numbered games, and I don't know how many spin-off games, probably double or triple that. So it kind of felt like, as far as Smash Brothers feeling like a sort of Hall of Fame for video game characters at this point, Dragon Quest deserved some representation, and I think that the hero was a very interesting way to add that representation. Yeah, see? Yeah, it's about time. It's cool. I think it's scary that some of the fans feel they can make threat. Yeah, that's the stuff that's ridiculous. That's why I say, speculation and all is awesome. It's so much fun. When you start taking it too seriously and you start threatening people because your character didn't get in, tell me who your character is, and I will start a petition to make sure they never get in. Yeah, Dragon Quest is an example of Hall of Fame. I mean, the IPs in general don't need to earn a spot before. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wonder, and I think that that's how most people see it, though. I think that when they were talking before, and people were talking about Shovel Knight, people were in Smash 4. People were saying that Shovel Knight, that they wish Shovel Knight would make it in. Yeah, even with Shantae, even to an extent with Shantae, but more with Shovel Knight. There were a lot of people that said, no, Shovel Knight doesn't deserve to get in. It's only been like one game. It's been one game with DLC that Shovel Knight doesn't deserve to get in. And that's where that mindset comes from. Like, it was a great game, but it was only the one. And that automatically triggered this sort of you don't deserve it reaction in people. I just want to see how crazy they can get with the fighters. Yeah, John Pancho, there are a lot of people that are like, just put whatever in the game. At this point, put a warp pipe in the game. That's one of the reasons I argue for Tetris block. I love the idea of a Tetris block in Smash Brothers because it would just look so ridiculous. As crazy as Smash Brothers is, how much weirder would it look to have a Tetris block jumping around the board, fighting each other, turning into the line piece for the down spike, going forward as the 2x2. It's just so weird when you forward A or forward B is the kick, but it's the L block. You know what I mean? Like so it's shaped like a boot when it kicks. You can do it. You can have so many Tetris moves and references to create a full character, and it would look ridiculous. But nobody could argue that Tetris didn't deserve some representation. Is the Tetris block roll a T? Yeah. The neutral air is the T spin, spinning around really fast. I always thought Tetris being there as a square and every attack is the block. Okay, so the square would be the default shape. So yeah, the square as the default shape, and when it lunges forward, it is the square. When it forward B is the boot. Forward A, I don't know if forward A or neutral A could be. Like, we would have to sit down and come up with whole move sets. Remember back when people said that Ridley was too big because it was fluctuating size? Yeah, right? Who cares? Tetris Final Smash would be communist. The whole screen goes red. The music starts playing. You see the what is it? The cathedral in the background. Oh man, now I want Tetris and Smash more than ever. We gotta sit down and come up with like a move set for Smash. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that because I thought that was an interesting concept that Smash Brothers, more than any other game, more than any other fighting game ever, has sort of become this Hall of Fame for characters because we're getting characters from different franchises. We talk about, like, I've talked about Master Chief in Smash Brothers, and 5 years ago, you would have thought I was crazy. But then after we got Ryu and Ken, after we got Mega Man and Sonic and Pac-Man, when we start getting these characters, you start to think, oh, it might actually be possible. Yeah, by this point, Smash is just more serious. But is it Mugen? I always heard it as Mugen. Mugen? Winning can. Rating with a party of 7. Welcome, everybody. Forklift BR. Forklift Battle Royale. Oh, 100-player Forklift would be kind of amazing now that I think about it. Oh my god, untitled forklift game. Tetris block. Yes, Rooster. Yes, you're absolutely right. If they announced a Tetris block for Smash Brothers, I will buy the fighter pass immediately. Immediately, I will buy. You're right. There it is. Thank you, Rooster. Rooster has discovered it. That is the character that would get me to automatically buy the fighter pass. Is if you put a Tetris block in Smash Brothers. Forklift Battle Royale. So I heard you were talking about something controversial today. A little bit, yeah. Make the Smash logo a playable character. Yes, you're playing Shenmue. Did you get a job yet? Isn't Shenmue one of those games where you can get a job? Like, why would I want to do that? I also think the allure comes from what it takes to be in the game legal-wise. But Phil Spencer said that it was easy for Banjo to be in Smash. Yeah, I would think so. I think that it's easy for Master Chief to be in Smash. I don't think that that's a problem either. Especially with Microsoft and Nintendo being a little buddy-buddy lately, I think that that's entirely possible. And I think it would be the ultimate sign of good faith when it came to those two companies working together to put Master Chief in Smash Brothers. I like it. The entire pass or just the Tetris block? I would buy the whole pass. If the Tetris block, that is my decree. If the Tetris block is added as a Smash Brothers character, I will buy the entire fighter pass. I'm waiting for Master Hand, Insane Brother, Master Bait to be to appear in Smash. I can tell you what his final Smash is gonna look like. Yes. Oh wait. Oh my god. Is that a mech? Master Chief Collection was announced for Switch. Imagine the theorizing. Oh my god, we'll do a whole episode on it. We'll do a whole deep dive into why it's definitely Master Chief for Smash. But we're gonna jump topics again. I don't know where the hell my buttons are. Don't you need a personality to be person? Not really. We're gonna jump topics, and we're gonna jump topics to something a little controversial, but we're gonna keep it civil. Hold on.